Sunday kickoff show right here. Start bench questions. Who do you play? Who do you sit? Are you playing Darrell Henderson this week? Are you playing Malcolm Brown? Make sure you know that Watkins, Gurley, Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown likely out. All these guys are potentially out. Kittle limited. Hawkinson maybe not playing. Tyreek Hill to play in Week 6. David Johnson to play in Alvin Kamara. Let's get to it. Welcome to the morning show.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
Welcome to the morning show with Smitty. This is live. This is not pre-recorded. What's up, Riff? What's up, Posner? What's up, Cruz? What's up, Juice? What's up, Doobie? Avery, Cameron, Parker, Marco, Kevin, Steven, Jacob, and Savvy, of course, in the building first. Welcome to the morning show. Who's playing Tyreek? Who's playing David Johnson? Who's playing Alvin Kamara? And more importantly, who's playing Malcolm Brown or Darrell Henderson? What a crazy week. And know your risk if you're throwing Darrell Henderson out there. Know your risk if you're throwing Malcolm Brown out there. The way that they operate in that Rams coaching staff, it's amazing. Kelly could lead all running backs with carries. We don't even know. Wipe your feet at the front door when you come in. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you have never visited the show before, because we're ready to roll. Winston is killing everyone. This is what I warned people about before the season started. And I'll be honest, people ask me, do I start Winston or so-and-so? And this week, I'm like, you know what? Winston has momentum. I recommended some people start him in certain situations, but this is what I feared. He's going to be up and down. Never trust a man that tries to eat his own hand in warm-ups. So let's get to some questions, and I'll refresh the news as we go. We might be joining State of Mind from Instagram at 9:30 to talk start and bench questions. But for right now, Rashard Penny inactive for Week 6, so we can add him to this list right here. Penny is out. Penny out. Deshaun Jackson inactive. We can add him to this list. Let me go ahead and add to this list right here. D-Jax, we knew that though, but I still want to make sure everybody's informed. Super chat from Matt. DJ all day, says Matt. That's all Matt wanted to say. That's all he has. Thank you for the super chat, Matt. Winston is hot garbage, says Doug. Doug, I can't disagree with you. What should I expect from Kittle today? Very limited is what the word is. So I would look for another option unless we encounter some news in the next hour. I'll be looking it up. What's up, Michael? Lamar or Olsen? Lamar Jackson? What do you mean? Who would I rather have, Lamar or Olsen? I don't even know what that means, because obviously Lamar Jackson, but you can't be meaning the quarterback versus the tight end. Aaron's done with Winston. Hell yeah, Matt. Smitty, the baller. What's up, JC? What's good, Michael? Godwin for Julio. I would take Julio. I know everybody's on the Godwin train, but I think Mike Evans is the number one there, the 1A. Godwin's the 1B. I think that's how it'll shape out as we go. My bad. I meant to say trade Lamar for Olsen and Rodgers and Evan Ingram. Whoa, that's a little bit different, gaming. It's a whole different. So trade Lamar and Olsen for Rodgers and Evan Ingram. I take Rodgers and Evan Ingram, but that's me. Disley or Ertz? Ertz, you got to go Ertz, man. Kiki or Preston Wilson? Neither. It's got to be a better option than that. Kittle or Everett? Kittle's limited. So, Damian Williams or Fitz at flex. I go Fitz to be safe, but Damian's like a high-risk, high-reward play. Out of pennies. Super chat from Riff. Riff, thank you, kind sir. You bet your sweet ASS I'm playing Tyreek Hill, Smitty. Go take a lap for suggesting otherwise. Get going. I wasn't saying don't start him. I said who's starting him.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
But, why not? Lev Bell or Mac? I don't know. Lev Bell or Mac? What do you guys say? Group think. Huddle up. Lev Bell or Mac? Let's help Doug out. What's Doug going to do? That's a tough one. Because, honestly, they're both low-end running back ones right now. Probably say I lean. I don't know what way I lean. That's like a 50-50 call for me right now. What do you guys think? Post it below. Help the man out. What's up, Honest Reviews? I don't know if I can say Honest Reviews. I think I'm going to still call you Honest Abe. I dropped Penny. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Penny. All right, I'm scrolling to the bottom. Sorry, guys. Bell, Mac, Bell. Go Bell. Groupthink says go Bell. What's up, Dave? Hunter Henry, I'm not a fan. He's disappointed me way too much for me to believe in him at all. Damian or Fuller. I think Fuller is probably safer, but Damian's got appeal, man. I don't know. You know what? I don't even know if I'd say he's safer. That's tough. Pringle, I guess. I'd probably go Pringle. But now with Hill back, who knows? Super chat from Dave. Connor or Malcolm Brown? I think you got to go Connor, man. You can't sit Connor. I'm not saying don't find a way to get Malcolm Brown into your flex, but Connor's like your running back 2 at a minimum, I imagine. Wipe your feet at the door, says Bill. I'm down with that. All right, Abe. Honest Review, Abe. Is David Johnson playing? Right on the screen here, young man. Active David Johnson, bro. Mixon or Tate? PPR. Well, for the rest of the year, I'd probably say you got to start Mixon, man. Juju or Malcolm Brown, standard. I go Juju, but that's me. I'm sorry, I didn't know Mac was on a bye. Yeah, for this year, for the rest of the year, I assume you're talking. I don't know who I like more though, because now that Bell has Darnold back, I feel like Bell is a pretty darn good bet for like low running back 1 numbers. Mac's an injury risk, but maybe off the bye he gets some rest. Let me check the scores on this Carolina game. So for those that don't know, you're waking up and you're like, what the hell, London game or whatever the hell that game is, 34-18, fourth quarter. Let me read off some stats for you. Kyle Allen, 2 TDs, 221. McCaffrey, 36 yards and a rushing TD. McCaffrey also has 26 receiving yards and a receiving TD with 4 receptions, so pretty decent day for him. Curtis Samuel, 4 receptions for 70 yards and a TD. Now you may say to yourself, damn, these Buccaneers are probably doing horrible fantasy-wise. And you would be half right because Winston has 254, 1 TD, and 3 INTs. So he's not doing well for you at all. Peyton Barber has 8 carries for 28 yards. Ronald Jones supposed to be the guy, right? This is why you don't trust Ronald Jones right now until he proves it for multiple games. 4 carries. He does have a TD, though. Honest Reviews, thank you for the super. Let's get these dubs. Chat and hit the like button, says Honest Reviews. Abe. Ronald Jones does have the TD, but only 10 yards. Come on. Mike Evans, 8 catches for 91 yards, and he dropped a bomb. It was like a 40 or 50 yard bomb. It was a good attempt. So anybody that says that he dropped it and he sucks or something, they aren't watching the game. It was a really hard catch. but he's bobbling it around. Almost had it, so he'd be at like 120, 125 yards probably off of 9 catches. So everybody talking about Mike Williams being a bust. Now, if Winston gets pulled or benched or whatever, I could see both Godwin and Evans taking a huge hit. I don't like Winston, but he's kind of the best option, and he can still deliver big numbers to those guys. So don't think for a second that Winston isn't good for those wide receivers on average. Super chat from Matt. Listen to Abe. Hit the like button. I like these guys. Just so you know, we had some confusion in here. Someone asking about Mac versus Bell. On the year, Bell, if you're talking about this week, here are your bye weeks. Bills, Bears, Colts, and Raiders. Do not start anybody from those teams. In fact, I think we need to put that on the screen because I feel like sometimes people are asking questions and they aren't prefacing whether it's a question for this week or for the year, like Mac versus Bell. Week. So buys this week are the Colts, the Raiders, the Bills, and Bears. Let's make that a nice color white. Know your bye weeks. Hawkinson for Graham. Or Graham, I think you mean. Probably Graham right now. Hawk's banged up, but check the news right before kickoff. All right, I'm starting from the bottom. Will Fuller, Tyler Boyd, or Juju? Pick 2. I pick Boyd and Juju. Momentum's with Fuller, but you can't sit Boyd or Juju. Ray has a super chat. Thank you, Ray. Pick 1. Standard Odell, Boyd, or Malcolm Brown. That's tough. Odell is your high risk. Amazing. High risk, high reward. Odell could be 120 and a touchdown, or he could be 30 yards. So you kind of got to pick whether you want to go high risk, roll that dice, which is crazy that Odell's your dice roll here. Boyd's probably your steady. Malcolm Brown's probably your TD and 40 yards. But who knows? Maybe they give Hendy all the work. Maybe they give Kelly all the work. We don't know what this Rams coaching staff. Maybe they're lying. Maybe Gurley's going to play. Gurley's ruled out, but I don't trust anything this Rams coaching staff says. But Boyd's your safe play. Odell's your dice roll. And I think Malcolm Brown's a good start. Can you find a way to get him in your flex? I don't know. Andrew with a super chat. Thoughts on Carson this week versus the Browns? I like Carson this week. I worry about him long term. I'm not going to take my foot off that gas pedal. But for right now, he's doing really well. He didn't start off the season well. Everybody keeps blasting me, going, "Smitty, you were dead wrong, dead wrong, dead wrong." Like, I feel like he's playing at a level that I predicted he wouldn't right now. But on the year, he's outside the top 10 running backs because he struggled early on. So I like him this week. I do sell him high, though. I think eventually he disappoints. That's just the way I feel. What can you say? Mr. E, let me help you as well. Auden or Hardman? I don't know if Honest Dave, if I'm on the same exact page. No, Smitty, Henny is a good start. Screw Malcolm. I'm not disagreeing with you, Jeremy. Out of all people, you're not going to get me to tell you that don't start Hendy. You kidding me? My iPhone just told me my screen time's up 36%. Is that bad? So I like Carson. Thank you for the super chat. Big Jim with the super. Chubb or Tyreek today? Chubb. Tyreek. I go Tyreek, but that's risky, man. What do you guys think? Tyreek or Chubb? PPR. Punch it down there. Eckler. Damien. Jordan Howard. Why would you consider Jordan Howard over Eckler and Damien? Am I reading this right? Aaron?
Take a lap. Take a lap.
Now watch. Howard has like 150 and 2 TDs. That's the way it works. You got to start Eckler. Eckler, until he drops off, you have to start him. You have to start him. You have to count on him. Bank that. All right, let's check the news. So Penny out. Deshaun Watson out. Kamara is active. Albert Wilson active, if that helps any of you. Officially inactive, Marquise Brown. So Brown, we can move back up to the out column. Marquise is out. Tevin Coleman or Marquise Brown. I'd probably go Marquise Brown or Malcolm Brown over Coleman, but that's a tough one. Tyreek officially active. Sammy Watkins is out, as I have up on the screen here. Dorsey calls Odell trade rumors fake news. Tyreek Hill cleared, as I mentioned. N'Keal Harry eligible to practice. Don't assume N'Keal Harry can't become what I predicted him to become. Everybody's so quick in fantasy football to be like, dude, you're wrong, you're wrong. Like, give the guy a chance. He's been hurt. And I don't know that he'll develop this year. Maybe the tail end he looks okay. But my predictions about N'Keal Harry have to be in year one that he goes nuts. I think by his third year he's playing elite football. Filthy Mike. Yeah, Mike's got his new nickname. Filthy Mike. No questions. Just take the money and run. Thank you, Filthy. Sup, Smitty. Best content out there, brother. Thank you for the super chat, Bill. Filthy Mike and Dirty Bill. Dirty Dollar Bill. Dirty Dollar Bill. Thank you for the super chat and Filthy Mike. You guys are 2 peas in a pod now. Dishing out nicknames like crazy. I like Dirty Dollar Bill. That's a pretty good nickname. I don't know if you guys watch Billions on HBO. HBO or Showtime? Showtime. Billions, good show. Really good show. But that one guy's nickname's Dollar Bill. But I like Dirty Dollar Bill. That's pretty good. Bill's like, I don't like that. Let's see. Does Eckler still get the same usage? Tone, I don't know. But until he drops off, I'm starting him. Impressive beard, bro, Filthy Mike, says Honest Reviews, a.k.a. Honest Abe. Parker, why'd he say Watson's out? Who said Watson's out? Watkins. Watkins is out. Watkins is out, not Watson. Smitty missing super chats, am I? I got Bills. I got Filthy Mike. I don't think I'm missing super chats. Oh, Cody. I'm sorry, Cody.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
For me. Cody. Is this the only one I missed? Cody. Sutton or D-Rob. Love the show. Thank you, Cody. I go Sutton, man. I don't think there's any question here. D-Rob could go crazy. It's possible, but I don't think it's a tough call to make. Okay, we're going to go live on Instagram as well. D-Rob or Henderson or David Johnson, pick 2. You go Henderson in this situation and probably D-Rob, but that's a tough one. What's up, Instagram? Instagram in the hizzy. What's up, Jay? What's up, Plastic? Plastic, good to see you, bro. Where you been? What's up, Mechanic? Boyd being shadowed. That's okay. So the first part of the Q&A is typically going to be the Q&A, or the first part of the morning show will be Q&A. I'm going to bring in Fantasy Football State of Mind, and we're going to talk some hot topics too. So hopefully this stuff helps you out too. Won't all be me answering questions. I know you guys like that, but we do need to talk about some hot topics. So get ready for that. State of Mind's on his way. Ridley or Juju? I go Juju. But you wouldn't be crazy to go either way. What's up, Brandon? You streaming what? You called Evans my man. Yeah, Evans is playing fine. Evans is fine. Marco with the super. Mike Williams, Pringle, Metcalf, much love, bro. I think you go Metcalf. Feels safe. I would have said Pringle. But with Tyreek Hill playing, I think Metcalf's a little bit safer. Go Pringle if you like a dice roll, bro. If you visit Vegas at least 4 or 5 times a year, go Pringle. If you only go to Vegas 1 time or less a year, then you need to go Metcalf. That's how I dictate whether you should start somebody. Like, that's really risky. Dirty dollar bill. Need 2. Damian, Diggs, Pringle, Landry, Edmonds. DJ's going to play. Doesn't mean Edmonds won't get more work, but I think you go Damian and Diggs. I would have said Pringle, but with Tyreek Hill back, Pringle's a little bit more risky. But if you want to go super high risk, I would go Pringle and Damian, but safe plays Diggs and Damian. I don't mean to give you like multiple options, but honestly, this is the way it goes. So thank you for the super chats, Marco. Thank you, Bill. And then JC, Juju, Boyd, or Fitz, pick 2. Oh, State of Mind's in the house. State of Mind. Juju and Boyd would be my call. But we'll ask State of Mind this. See what he says. We'll toss this super chat out to him and see what he thinks. Hit the thumbs up on the way and wipe your feet, please. State of Mind, I sent you a request. I don't know if you sent me one. I'm looking. I sent it to you. Kittle is limited. Probably go Everett. Edmonds or Marvin Jones. I'll probably go Marvin Jones given DJ's playing. Thompson or Boyd. Boyd, bro. Goff or Baker. Probably Goff, man. Roster Antonio with a 7-player bench. Probably not. I am now Dirty Dollar Bill from now on. Bill, you certainly are. We got Filthy Mike and Dirty Dollar Bill in here. The 2 best nicknames in the chat. State of Mind. Okay, I'm going to ask State of Mind this question here from JC. What's up, State?
Yo, what's good, Smitty?
What's up, man?
It's been a minute, man. How are you?
Good, yeah. I got a question for you right off the bat here. You got to pick 2. Juju, Boyd, and Fitzgerald.
Jesus. Boyd is for sure. I'm gonna go Fitz and Boyd. I'm gonna go ahead and sit Juju. As crazy as that sounds, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Juju and Boyd, but that's what makes it so tough. Like these 50-50 like calls, man, every week.
Fitz is a little bit safer. I think, in my opinion, I think the matchup is definitely one that you definitely would like. So just for that reason alone, I'm just gonna go lean that way. I'm just not too excited with Juju at all, unfortunately.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, man. But which is funny because he went from one of the safest players that you can pick to all of a sudden, situation is what the situation is.
Yep, it is. You got any? Let's see. We got any other questions in here? Hill or Boyd? I think you go Tyreek Hill right now. Do you go right off the bat?
Man, I really like Tyler Boyd this week. I I think he finishes as a top 10 play. But if I'm the Tyreek Hill owner, I'm going to go ahead and start him if he's active, man. I can't see why you would bench him after all these weeks. You've been waiting patiently. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and just start Tyreek Hill at will if you own him.
Henderson or Fuller in standard?
Will Fuller
Yep.
or Darrell Henderson?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be Will Fuller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to put up 52 points, but Will Fuller will provide you at least with a top 20 upside easily. That matchup should be fantastic. I think the over/under is like 45. So
can you guys hear him? Okay. What about Mixon or Derrick Henry? That's a question in here, in the Instagram chat.
Go ahead and give me Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I'd have to say that as well. So Gurley's out, Watkins is out, Christian Kirk's out, Penny, D-Jax, Hollywood Brown, Kittle's limited, Hawkinson iffy. Any other news that you know about other than Tyreek playing, David Johnson playing, and Alvin Kamara playing? Anything else that we can hit people with?
No, I think you covered everything so far, man.
Okay.
Keep an eye out, but nothing's come out as of right now.
Yeah, okay.
Let me get some of these questions here. Devin Coleman or Adrian Peterson in a half-point PPR? My guy Scotty VJ is asking.
Okay. What was it, Tevin Coleman and who?
Or Adrian Peterson in a half-point.
I go Coleman.
So do I.
Yeah.
I am a believer in what Shanahan is doing. The run game is no joke, so go ahead and start Tevin Coleman there. You're going YouTube, right, Smitty? So
yeah, I've been live, man. I've got usually get about 120 to 260 people in these lives, so they're rolling in now. We got 120 in the room. They're being they're not being real respectful right now. I got only 68 thumbs up, so come on, pick it up, guys.
Come on, man. And if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you're hitting that heart too.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing going.
Yeah.
Let me get some of these other ones. Kenan_Fisher is asking Thielen or Fitz. Adam Thielen or Larry Fitzgerald. I'm going to go ahead and enroll with Adam Thielen. The Eagles secondary is absolutely terrible. You saw Adam Thielen kind of come to life last week. I do think he does the same thing this week. So go ahead and start Adam Thielen confidently. Somebody, what do you got?
Yeah, I go Thielen. And to answer that Henderson Fuller question, I probably do lean Fuller, Torres, but I think I'm excited for Hendy, man. I put up a poll in the Throne League that said, do we start Hendy or do we start Malcolm Brown? Malcolm Brown's a safe and smart play, but I'm letting the followers, you guys on YouTube and Instagram, go to my Instagram, go to my stories and vote. Hendy or Malcolm Brown, you guys call. Whoever wins the vote is going to be starting.
That's going to be crazy, man.
Yeah.
I know you're chomping at the bit for some Henderson action.
Oh, I'm excited.
So, I can only imagine your reaction when he scores a touchdown.
Yeah, if they give him carries, if they give him carries, he will do well. He's just, I know I've said this over and over, I beat it like a dead horse, but the most yards per attempt in NFL history and over 60 yards of stat collection since they started collecting the data. More yards per attempt than any running back in college football history. And back-to-back years in 2018, 2017 at 8.9 yards a carry. The guy is insane. The stats are through the roof. It's not all gut instinct. He's proven. And everyone says, oh, bad schedule. He played a few good teams.
You made me a believer a while back. So,
and unfortunately, I don't coach the team. So...
That's a whole thing in itself.
Yeah, it is.
Do I start Geronimo Allison, Devontae Parker, or Miles Sanders? All not exciting options. For me, I'm going to go ahead and lean Geronimo in that situation, simply based on Devontae Adams being out on Monday Night Football against the Detroit Lions. So Allison was missing a couple shots last week. His fantasy numbers could have been much better than what they were. So I'm going to go ahead and lean Allison in that situation. I'm not starting Miles Sanders, although I have to in a few weeks.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Allison's got some risk, but what risk does is less risk than Miles Sanders, so, and more upside, so.
Or starting any Miami Dolphin for that matter.
Yeah.
Washington, let's get some DST questions here, Smitty. Washington defense, New Orleans defense, or San Francisco defense?
Oh, God.
You got to go Washington against Miami, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's the only call. That's the only.
I think so, too.
I mean, yeah, matchup-wise, anybody that plays Miami, I wonder what I wish I had it in front of me, the total points for every team that's played Miami.
I'm sure it's like a solid 10 to 11.
Yeah,
Average
easily,
numbers.
easily.
Exactly. What other questions you got over there on?
So I've got play Disley over Kittle since Kittle's kind of banged up and going to be limited.
Disley's a must start
Yeah.
every single week. Like, if you have both of those players, then you're in a phenomenal situation.
Yeah, you got to make a trade if you're in that situation.
Yeah, you got to make a trade. Just like I've traded Smitty, Zach Ertz.
Yeah, and Brady did good for you. He didn't throw any TDs, but he still did good for you. So I think.
If he's gonna rush for 2 a game, I'm fine with that too. So.
Filthy Mike in here is saying that Godwin got hurt. Is that true?
Oh no! Hey, if you guys are on Instagram, go ahead and confirm that. Is Godwin down? I'm not watching.
He jogged off, according to somebody in here, but he ran off the field, so probably looking okay.
Okay, gotcha, man.
Yeah.
I flipped all the way to the beginning here of the Instagram. Nicole DeCito. Guys, I'm 5-0. Can't ruin my record. I need to know, Lindsay or Bell. So, Le'Veon Bell or Philip Lindsay. A 6-0 start is dependent on it, Smitty. So, who do you got?
I don't think you benched Lev Bell. That's yeah. That's somewhat.
Yeah.
That's
as of right now. The Denver backfield is essentially almost a split. With that being said, Lindsay has been extremely productive, but for me, you're going to get Le'Veon Bell. He's going to essentially guarantee you a lock of 5 receptions. So for me, go ahead and lock in Le'Veon Bell and get back to us because we hope you.
What's up?
Busting 6-0.
What's up, RSF 49ers? He's in the house here. I go live with him. He's got like 70,000 followers, but they're all like 49er fans. It's crazy. So we go live at halftime every Thursday night game. So shout out to you. He says Lindsay, but I'm rolling with Bell. You're not crazy to go Lindsay. I was gonna hit the take a lap button, but I'm gonna hold that off for a more ridiculous question. What's up? Yeah, I mean Lindsay could easily outscore him. I mean, let's be real. But I think with Darnold back, Bell's I think gonna return to 6 to 10 running back form.
No, absolutely, and definitely appreciate the question there. So since we got your boy here, obviously a big 49ers expert, if you could drop your projected stat lines for Tevin Coleman, let's go ahead and get that in there.
He's good too at predicting what's going to happen. I mean, he's like on the field and stuff. So RSF 49ers, tell us what you think about the running back. Predict the running back situation. He's also a doctor. He has a doctorate in physical therapy, and he's a physical therapist. So he's going to come on my YouTube show and do some breakdowns. But we were talking about McCaffrey earlier, and this is not going to sit well with a lot of people. But we're talking about how his career is going to be really shortened if they don't back off using him as much as they're using him. Because we were talking about that last time we were live and saying that his usage is through the roof, and he's in
that Todd Gurley, DeMarco Murray threshold.
Yeah,
I know what you mean, but I'm going to go ahead and knock on wood on that.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying in this year he's the number one running back by far, and probably even next year. But he might have a 4 or 5 year career in the NFL if they don't back off. He's at like 470 or something total touches. Coleman, 14 carries, 74 yards. He says 4 catches for 32 and maybe a TD. Are you liking that?
I'm loving that, man.
Okay.
I have a lot of Coleman stock, so I'm going to go ahead and roll with that. It looks like he's projecting him to finish as a top 12 play, so I love that, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Goodwin just caught a ball. He's fine. Okay.
Chark or Galladay? Matt wants to know.
For me, it's going to be Chark. I mean, the dude's just been absolutely ridiculous. I think he's currently a top 7 fantasy wide receiver. He's the go-to guy for our guy Minshew, so I'm going to go ahead and go Chark in that situation.
They're
both good options.
Yeah, it's a tough one for me. I keep telling everybody Galladay's turning into a man, and he's growing into he's going through puberty right in front of us, and I'm not sitting him. But Chark is so. I don't know how you can't get both those guys in your lineup, Jason. But try.
Yeah, he's going from Kenny to Kenneth real quick.
Kittle's limited, so.
Here we go. George Kittle or Hunter Henry, both limited options. It looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, if you had to pick between those two, I'm just going to start Kittle.
Yeah, start Kittle. But I got Dylan over here saying Kittle or Andrews. So you have to go with Andrews, bro.
Yeah, you got to go Andrews.
And Hollywood's out. So Andrews could have like a.
Andrews may finish as the number 1 tight end in fantasy this week.
He might have like a 300-yard day, so put him in.
Might be going nuts. Matt Walker, Juju or Diggs, start 1.5-point PPR this week.
Juju, come on.
Yeah. Take a lap. Take a lap.
Not allowed Diggs confidently at all, so like just go Juju.
I gotta hit the take a lap button. Hold on.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
Okay.
There it is. Any other questions? What do you got over there?
We've got Scary Terry or Chris Thompson. I go Scary Terry, bro. Come on.
Yep.
AP over Henderson. There's one that I think you could probably struggle with. I know you're not like starting AP or Henderson at all, but AP,
No.
Henderson.
AP. This is the 1 week that you want to start Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Up against the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Get the
And they might lean on him a ton because that coaching staff, the new coaching staff, wants to run more. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think I might be blind. Don't ask me this question. Don't ask me Henderson questions. I'm admitting right now I'm probably not the guy to ask Henderson questions because I'm too excited.
If you ask Smitty, whether it's Alvin Kamara or Henderson, he's literally going to think about it. So
Yeah.
He's not the guy to go to.
Yeah.
John's asking PPR league, Kenyon Drake or MVS?
I go MVS. I don't trust Kenyon Drake, and I believe that with Adams out, we should have seen him deliver last week and Allison too. But I think that A-Rod, I mean, they were successful. You know, they didn't. They won. You know, they won, right? So I think that they're gonna do what they need to do if they're losing. Yeah, I'm gonna get it, Grant. Sorry, I missed the question. But yeah, I think MVS is the guy I go with. I think he could have like 100 and a touch.
I'm actually going to lean Drake in that situation. I just think this is going to be actually a moderately high scoring game. If there's 1 week that you want to play Kenyon Drake, it's this week. So I'm good for that. Coleman or Breida. Ooh, if Ted, your 49ers guy, I would love to get his input on that. For me, it's going to be Coleman. I think he's going to, he came from injury last week. I think he gets more touches this week. I think it's a little bit more involvement in the passing game as well. So for me, it's Coleman, but it's really close.
Yeah, I'd probably go Coleman. What do you think, RSF 49ers? Tell us what you think on that one. I got 2 right here, or 3 right here. Carson, Galladay, Boyd, pick 2.
Carson, Galladay, Boyd. I'm going Carson and Boyd in that situation.
I'm going to go Carson and Galladay, but that's close, man. That's a real tough one. Thank you, Grant, for that. Godwin is hurt, says Filthy Mike. Thank you for the update on that. We're still waiting. Mike, let me know if you know any more. And then Torres has Henderson. Fuller already got that one. And then Torres, you got another one. Henderson, Fuller, didn't you already ask that? So, okay.
Yeah.
I think we're all caught up.
Let's jump over here on this side. Nicole's saying that we should start doing a waiver wire show live feed. So maybe think about that. That's for sure.
Okay.
Sanu or Landry in a PPR? What do you got, Smitty?
Sanu or Landry. That's a tough one. That's one of those. I'd probably say Sanu. Isn't Sanu playing? Well, Landry's playing okay.
Right.
I go.
I'm gonna go ahead and avoid the whole. I'm not gonna lean on Baker Mayfield on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start Sanu in what should be a phenomenal matchup against the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think the Arizona Cardinals are 5th worst in just red zone percentage, so Sanu should have plenty of ability to pop this week.
I lean Sanu. What about Mike Williams at flex or Tevin Coleman? I go Tevin Coleman.
Yes.
Tevin Coleman. There you go, Phil.
I want to see it from Mike Williams for a couple weeks before
he
gets out there. Seems like he gets hurt every week. Boom, 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 boom. What else we got?
Juju.
Ravens or Titans defense? What do we got there?
Ravens or Titans? What are you thinking?
I don't know, man. To be honest,
Ravens. Ravens.
I'll go Ravens.
Yeah, because Ravens are playing the Bengals. They're at home in Baltimore. I don't trust Dalton.
Dalton can give you 2 interceptions at least.
Yeah. Juju.
What up, bro?
Juju or Mixon?
Or Drake.
Or what?
Go
Breida, Drake, Breida. What about Juju or Mixon? I go.
I'm going Mixon there. Give me the guaranteed touches that Mixon will receive. Give me the upside of just red zone possibilities and receptions. He's just gonna out touch Juju. So
I could get on board with that, but I find a way to get Juju in your lineup too. I'm not on. I don't like this whole Juju give up on him after 5 weeks. And he's had a good game or a couple decent, like last week was decent.
It's not his fault.
I know.
It's just simply it's not.
But even if you were to say that his situation won't get better, which I disagree with, I think out of all receivers in the entire league, he's the one of the few that could do well in the short yardage game because he can make his own space. He can get open. Like, he's not like Amari Cooper is a perfect example of a player that needs a quarterback, and he needs a certain kind of quarterback because he can't get open. He's like a possession wide receiver that isn't as speedy and quick like Juju can take a 5-yard slant all the way to the end zone.
Right.
So I just think, and I'm not saying bad about Cooper. I know everyone's going to get all upset. Cooper's a beast, Smitty. Like, I like Cooper, but I'm just saying Juju can survive this better than other receivers, and I think he's going to do well.
Right. Well, the fact that he's even relevant and there's a third-string quarterback, I think, kind of tells you enough.
Yeah.
But here we go. Let's get to some more of these questions. Tristan Federico's asking, Stephon Diggs or Mixon in a half-point PPR. It's going to be Mixon. I think Smitty would agree on that.
Yeah, Diggs and McLaurin, though.
Just give me McLaurin still.
Yeah, McLaurin for me.
Yeah. Kittle limited or Disley in a PPR? We spoke highly about Disley. Disley should finish as a top 5 play this week.
Yeah, with Kittle limited, you got to go.
Yeah. David Johnson still in the lineup with him being questionable. David Johnson is projected to be a full start, so if you have DJ, go ahead and start him.
What about Chark or Scary Terry? Chark.
Chark, yeah.
But I like
He's on the start.
I like Scary Terry, but that's
For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll all the way down here. Boom, boom, boom. Landry or Coleman in a half-point PPR. I'm gonna go Tevin Coleman in that situation.
Yeah, I go Coleman. What about Fuller or Galladay? I think we might have had one similar to that. I go Galladay, but that's
Galladay's safer. No, you're right. It would be Galladay. I was talking my way into with Fuller, but no.
I mean, Galladay's the number one. They're gonna throw a lot. And what about? Oh yeah, I think I've got a lot of questions here, but I think I'm caught up on the ones I have on my screen. Go ahead.
Okay. Boom. Latavius Murray or Geronimo Allison in a half-point PPR. Latavius Murray hasn't done anything. So
Yeah.
Give me Geronimo.
Yeah, I mean that would have been relevant if Kamara was out, but Kamara's not out, so.
Right. Or week 1. Flex PPR. So we got Michael Gallup, Chark, McLaren, or Derrick Henry. You're looking to flex somebody. I'm just going to go and go with a guy that's produced almost a touchdown every single game, and Derrick Henry.
Okay. And guys on the phone, let me put it on a graphic on the screen. On the phone, I have State of Mind, Fantasy Football State of Mind. He's on Instagram. You can find him there. And let me see. On the phone. Okay. Just want to get your name up there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And for those that are watching, oh, man. Go ahead and hit the question again, man. If I'm missing it, I apologize. But make sure you guys are not only following Smitty on Instagram, but also subscribing to the Fantasy Football Show. The dude is an absolute beast, doing it for many, many years. One of the OGs that I've ever seen. So make sure that you're subscribing to what he's got going on.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Auden Tate or Emmanuel Sanders? I'm going to go Emmanuel Sanders. I know it's been rocky the last couple weeks, but I do think he can pick it up this week. Is Henry a safer option than Lindsey? Derrick Henry is a safer option than Lindsey. Chark or Tyreek Hill? That's a good one, actually. Who do you got, Smitty? You're going to go Chark or Tyreek Hill?
I'm going to go Tyreek Hill. I think, like you said earlier, we've been waiting for him. If you've been waiting for him, time to roll. Time to roll him out.
A good streaming defense depends on what's available right now. Obviously, you're a few minutes before kickoff, so I'd be interesting to see what the heck's available. Probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
got this question. So, Fantasy Football Shark is asking Larry Fitzgerald or Malcolm Brown in a half-point PPR. He is dying to get that question answered.
Fitz is safer. I mean,
yeah.
Could Malcolm Brown outscore him? Sure, Darrell Henderson could outscore him, but we don't know how they're going to divide that up. Kelly could lead the team in rushes. I mean, the way that the Rams operate at the running back position, Kelly activated from the practice squad could somehow. I don't think he'll get a carry, but I'm just saying that's how dumb this coaching staff is with the running back situation. But
yeah, I completely agree. Alvin Kamara, it looks like he's good to go.
Yeah.
Against that. Brady's asking, what D should I stream? Go ahead, Brady. Why don't you go ahead and look? What are your top 3 available options, and then we'll give you Did Godwin just score? Because I'm getting my boy Dave here,
Getting
for Lima.
fire emojis for Godwin.
Fire emojis. Can someone confirm if Godwin scored? Because I got him in 4 leagues.
I'm going to look right now.
Come on.
McCaffrey's still at the same stat line that I see. Godwin has 8 catches for 111 yards, no touchdowns. Mike Evans has 9 catches for 96 yards. Cameron Braid has a TD and 47 yards, and Jameis Winston's at 351, 1 TD and 3 INTs.
Wow, yeah, that's not very good.
And
the receivers are producing, which is pretty amazing. Chris Godwin has been by far one of the biggest surprises this year, and if you grabbed him, then
yeah,
up on that one.
Big timers asking Damian Williams or Malcolm Brown. I assume you mean big timer. Hollywood Brown's out, so you got to be meaning Malcolm. I think I roll. Man, do you roll with Damian or Malcolm?
Yeah, Damian saw the majority of
the
snap percentage last week. I think Damian gets involved a lot this week, and it's an amazing matchup too. So I think Damian Williams is going to be a top 10 play this week. So
yeah, I go Damian too. Four INTs now for Winston. Attaboy, Winston.
Dude. God, did Rapper start him?
I'm sure he did.
He starts him when he gets these games, and he benches him when he hits the
I know.
It must be super frustrating.
Yeah. Odell Beckham Jr. or Chark? That's sad we're getting to this, but...
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Poor Odell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just go safety, dude. Whatever. Just go safety.
Chark's safer, but yeah, I mean, if you... I always tell... Yeah, I always tell people...
Owes you a 8 reception for 180-yard game and 2 touchdowns, so... you know what? I just flip-flop. I'm going to go ahead and start Odell Beckham. I have him in 2 leagues. I know the frustration.
Doobie...
I am not going to be the guy that benches him when he goes off. So.
Doobie, if you visit Vegas 2 times a year, start Odell. If you visit Vegas less than 2 times a year, start Chark.
Got it. There it is. Brock P, go ahead and drop your question one more time, man. Sorry I missed it. Boom, boom. Henry, Gordon, Thompson projected to lose highest upside. Wait. Are you? Sorry, man. Clarifying that question, please. I appreciate it. Washington or Titans defense? Washington against Miami.
Yeah, you got to. We already got that one.
Yeah, Timmy Coleman is definitely worth a start this year. Darrell Henderson Jr. No, so, I don't know. Odell Beckham Jr. or Fitzgerald in PPR. I'm gonna go ahead and keep starting Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Top wide receiver on the waiver wire. Are you predicting for next week? Because I have no idea what's going on your waiver wire, Brock.
Drew, we already talked about Disley versus Kittle a couple different times. So because other people have that question too. So Disley for sure because he's playing. Kittle's going to be limited. So definitely roll with that. Damian or David Johnson. I think you got to go David Johnson. We love Damian this week, but David Johnson's a top 5 to 10 running back. Damian's trying to get into the top 10.
See if you can get him into your
flex
spot, man.
Yeah. I got Miles Sanders, Jeffrey, Emmanuel Sanders, or Chris Thompson. Pick 2. One has to be a running back. So Miles Sanders, Jeffrey, Emmanuel Sanders, and Chris Thompson.
Chris Thompson because of the matchup.
Uh-huh.
And give me Alshon.
Alshon. I'd have to agree with that. I mean, Emmanuel Sanders is okay, but I definitely think Alshon's got a touch more appeal. And last one, and then we'll go to the Instagram, Westbrook or Pringle. I think Hill back makes Pringle less attractive. Westbrook has a decent matchup, I think, to get targets. Yeah. So probably lean Westbrook, but Pringle's definitely higher risk, higher reward. So
Westbrook's kind of coming into his own right now. He's had at least 5 targets in every game this year. So for me, that's going to be Westbrook. I have Westbrook in a ton of leagues. So I think you roll with Westbrook. I don't think Pringle is a top 5 to play each and every week. We barely know who he
Andrews.
is.
Clutch.
So Kyler Murray or Jameis Winston in the long run? Absolutely Kyler Murray. Do you know Kyler Murray is only one of 3 quarterbacks that have scored at least 16 fantasy points in each game this year?
No.
The other 2 are Pat Mahomes and Gardner Minshew.
That's pretty impressive stat. I didn't know that.
It's absolutely nuts, man. Brandon Cooks or MVS at the flex spot? I'm going to go Cooks.
Yeah, I go Cooks. You can't play around with that, in my opinion. Although that means MVS will outscore him. I do like MVS this week. I think he's going to have a big game, but I think Cooks just feels safer.
For sure. I think Cooks is overdue on that big play too. So we're just kind of waiting for it at this point. Robert Woods or D.D. Westbrook. I'm going to start Robert Woods. It's close actually.
Yeah, I go Woods. Malcolm Brown or Sean McCoy.
Give me Malcolm Brown.
Yeah,
Malcolm
McCoy
Brown should be a top 15 play this week.
Right.
He should see the majority of the snaps, although Smitty wishes that he will not be because he wants Henderson action.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, give me the question one more time, brother. All I see is please, 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 but I did not see the question. Calvin Ridley or Stephon Diggs? I'm going to go Calvin Ridley there. It's almost 10 o'clock. Good luck to everybody. Hey, Dog59, we appreciate you jumping on, my man. If I can get that last question going. Drop your question one more time. I want to hit it.
Pick 3, Juju, Woods, Boyd, Robbie Anderson.
Boyd. I'm going to go ahead and leave Juju off that. I'm rolling the dice with Robbie Anderson this week against the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going to go with the first 3, Juju, Woods, Boyd.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean...
That's probably the safer play. But I'm gambling on that one. So, let me see if we get this question over here, Smitty. David Johnson is playing Jarvis or Diggs in a full PPR. Dang, that's close. Who do you got, Diggs or Jarvis?
Probably Diggs, but I don't like either.
Yeah, it's going to be Diggs too, but by a smidge.
Yeah.
Breida or Drake, I'm going to go Breida there. Marcus Robinson or Mike Williams in a PPR.
Neither, but probably DeMarcus. If I had to pick, I'd pick a KC Chief receiver. But Jordan Howard or Malcolm Brown?
Malcolm Brown.
What would you do on the other question? D-Rob or?
It's going to be D-Rob.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? No, hold on. I forgot. Sean, dude, where is this dude's question?
Galladay or Breida? Galladay, bro.
Russell Wilson or Mahomes? Oh, man, what a situation to be in.
I don't think you ever bench Mahomes. It doesn't matter if he's on a bye. You just like there's no.
You almost want to start him when he's on a bye too.
There's no law. Yeah, you could get negative points for your QB. You're better off putting Mahomes in. Russell Wilson's a stud. Like, my question to you is, what the hell are you doing with both QBs 6 weeks into the season? Like, make a trade. You have two QBs that could command a DeAndre Hopkins right now, and you're sitting on them. Like, go trade one of them, whichever one will get you the most, and start the other one. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
What you do to be strategic is you look at the entire your league and you just pick the bottom 4. Whoever has the worst quarterback situation is the one that you trade for.
It's like he's got Hopkins. It's like the guy who says, "Do I start Hopkins? Mike Evans, Godwin, and Mike Thomas. Pick 3." And I'm like, what are you doing with like those 3? Like, tell your grandma in your league and your uncle and your baby brother to make a trade with you.
Force it. Mike Evans or Chris Godwin long term. Geez, man. I hate to say it, but Chris Godwin.
I like Evans, but you can't argue what Godwin's been doing. He's like, number 1 or number 2, or depending on your scoring. But
these guys are both going to finish top 12 this year, and it's not crazy. We've seen it with like the Jordy Nelsons and Devontae Adams of the world. We've seen it with who was it, Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas.
What happens if they do turn away from Winston if he just keeps looking awful? Like
that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, I think when you have players doing as well as they're doing, like Godwin and Evans, I don't think you can bench them. But who knows what they do? Winston, you can't trust a guy that tries to eat his.
We finally found the question. Hawkinson, Vance McDonald, Cook, or Witten? Dude, you have so many tight ends. Go. I'm going to go Hawkinson. On Monday Night Football, I think he goes off against the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I like Hawkinson. I worry about him being banged up, but there's a chance that, he's an extra day of rest. Maybe he does okay. Austin, Juju doesn't suck. Get out of here with that crap. Godwin over Evans. Real, I can't argue with you that he's playing that way.
Gotcha. Oh, he said they're on the waiver wire. Dude, your waiver wire is juicy if you can get Hawkinson off the waiver wire.
Yeah, I like Hawk. I just, some people have had better options than here.
Kittle. Get Cooper. Start Austin Hooper. He's been amazing.
Kittle's hurt. All
right, we're going to get through some rapid-fire questions. Smitty, what time is it?
We have 2 minutes. I don't think we can even really help anybody at this point unless it's, afternoon questions, but...
Yeah. You Yeah, drop as many questions as you guys got, but yeah, we'll go rapid fire for like the next 30 seconds here.
Yeah.
Smitty, Kittle or Andrews?
Andrews. Kittle's hurt. Kittle's hurt right now.
Daryl Henderson, Edmonds, Debo, Ito Smith. Pick.
Hendy. Woo!
You're gonna take that one. Henderson.
Fire him up. Fire him up.
So Brian's asking Landry over Diggs. It sounds like it says that you're doing laundry, so fix the.
You doing laundry on game day, bro?
While deciding between Diggs, Woods or Howard. Robert Woods or Howard? It's gonna be Robert Woods for sure. Howard's matchup is awful against the Minnesota Vikings. They have a
Chark
defense. Henderson or Ito Smith? Daryl Henderson. I'll answer that for Smitty. Andrews or Kittle? We answered that one earlier.
Yeah, I got Kittle and Disley. We answered that already. Disley's the safe play because Kittle's banged up. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I think that does it, man. I mean,
cool.
It's game time.
Yeah, good luck out there, guys. It's week 6, so let's make sure. Hopefully, the fantasy gods are with all of us. And Smitty, it was fun doing this again, man. I know we were a little bit overdue over the last couple of weeks, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
How did the 5K go?
Where'd the what?
How did the 5K go?
Oh, I ran a 5K today. It went okay. My knees are bothering me. I think the more I make fun of Todd Gurley's knees, the more karma gets me, and my knees just start hurting. But I sacrifice for my people, man. At the expense of my own knees, and I have to keep on the no Todd Gurley train. We'll see what happens with Todd Gurley. This contusion in his thigh, is it worse than they're letting on? Is it more about his knee? We'll find out. But
like a soap opera.
Yeah, so we'll find out. But he could come back next week, and then we're looking at Hendy in week 10 or 11 or 12. Who knows? But I'm hoping he does something in the afternoon games. I can't wait. It's against the 49ers, tough matchup, but they're at home, so we'll see. So, guys, go follow Fantasy Football State of Mind on Instagram. And then, obviously, follow me over there as well. And everybody over here, youtube.com/The Fantasy Football Show. I got to have you on the YouTube show soon.
Okay, let's just do it, man. So, Smitty, I'll see you next Sunday.
All right, guys.
We'll see you collab during the week, too.
All right, later.
Later.
All right, that's it. You hear the sound. Rapid fire. Anybody have any last questions before everybody files out of here to go watch the games? Everybody's already leaving right now. Let's go. Winston says W. Godwin 10 for 150 now. Wow. Godwin's cleaning up at garbage time. 150. Another pick. Winston is horrible. Good luck, everybody. Never trust somebody that tries to eat their hand at the the kickoff pep talk. Thank you, Honest Reviews. AP or Breda. AP playing the Dolphins. Kyle Allen or Cam Newton. I go. Well, you already have Kyle Allen, bro, playing. So, but you mean for the rest of the year? I think Cam might not get his job back. Smitty, Henderson or Edmonds today? Go Hendy! Go Hendy or go home, Sand. It's risky, but I roll with it. You the man, Smitty. Thank you, Bernard. Yeah, AP could have a day today. Could. Don't assume he can't. All right, guys. I appreciate all of you. Please go to mkf.win/Smitty. If you forward me a screenshot of you depositing in a new account, mkf.win/Smitty, I will give you a 10-minute phone call. Email me proof of that purchase. Have a good one. Let me make sure I don't have a super chat hanging out. I don't. So I'm out of here. Good luck.